Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 3 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Miragliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Aurora, Colorado, Cory Sandhagen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Effective punch there by Lee. Oh, lands the double jab. Those are going to start to take their effect. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
Jonathan, it doesn't feel good to get kicked like that. Good punch lands. Oh, nice.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed.
Real quick leg kick.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep doing it again. Do it again.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee.
Move and recover.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. Right hand landed.
Right-left combo by Lee.
Dig deep, dig deep.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Lee. He is all about that left kick to the body.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, missed on that one. Oh, nice counter jab to snap the head back. Kick to the body by Lee. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
Big kick lands.
You're all right. Let's move now. Let's breathe and move.
Just misses with a left hook there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big legs.
Fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Oh, some of the best kicks you'll see right there, live and in color.
Leg kick.
Ooh. Oh, caught him flush with the head kick there, DC.
Beautiful setup to get his leg up there quickly before his opponent can react.
Lee's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Just unable to quite find that range.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Let's focus now.
Goes to the body with the knee.
Punches and bunches. Let's go.
Final seconds here of round one. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch him punch like this puts a smile on my face.
All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kicks, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. He loaded up there in that high kick.
Oh,
leg kick. Great punch.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again.
Way to hide that leg kick. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Big head kick. Oh!
Don't give up now.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab is working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight night.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. You go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired. Nothing feels better.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off. Oh, nice counter right hand. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Lee's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
Hands higher.
Big leg kick land.
Needs the takedown.
What a punch.
Keep moving.
Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch. Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those. Oh, nice. Nice.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Take him down.
Telegraph that spinning back fist. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
That right hand hurt him a little bit. Oh, man, head kick lands.
Oh, and now he lands the knee. I'm not sure his opponent saw that coming. Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Knuckles at your cheeks.
Oh, straight right.
Nice kick.
Flush right hand is true.
Move and recover.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Gotta be careful to knock gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
Use your defense now.
Oh, big head kick land.
Protect your face, hands up.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Final seconds here of round two.
Punch over the top.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Are you ready? Let's go, guys, fight.
Let's go. You're right. You tried to fight, baby. You control the pace.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Ooh, what a punch.
Need some hand movement now. Don't plant your feet. Footwork, footwork.
Lee gets hit by that kick to the body. Well, he's the taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there. Nice job with that follow-up shot as well. Beautiful hand skills here, the right then the left.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Wow, what a kick! Looking to land the right just out of range. Try to establish that jab. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land anywhere.
Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round. Nice leg kick.
How about that shin? Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Goes back to that left kick once again.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Ooh, big shot lands. Nice leg kick lands.
Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Well, it's one thing to have length and kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Winded up on the right there to no avail. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Uppercut there blocked by Lee.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Don't give up.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Move those hands.
Big leg kick lands.
Take it to the ground.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Still unable to find that.
Not looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, no! That one was thrown to end the fight.
Back to the feet.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
You can't break your will.
Nice strike. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Hands up.
Lee gets stung by that leg kick.
Caught the kick.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
15 seconds.
Straight punch lands.
Lee's cut on his leaking bad now.
Relax. Let's work on that cut a little bit. I need you to keep your distance now. That cut's pretty bad, and it's only going to get worse. You have to be smart with your exterior.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Slips the punch. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there.
Nice job of hiding that head
Oh, good kicks.
High kick, high kick.
Big kick lands.
Hey, let's focus now.
Just missed with that right hand.
Beautiful body kick. Big punch lands. Ooh.
There you go. Look for the shot.
Nice body kick.
Oh, nice counter to land the left hook there. Nice job to raise the guard and block another strike there. He doesn't want the ringside position anywhere near this octagon.
He has to understand that at any moment, if this thing goes down into the eye, the referee and the commission will have to stop the fight. Great job being aware, keeping the hands up and blocking, making sure to minimize the damage to that already cut eye.
Lee's kick to the body, that one blocked by the defense.
Big kick lands. Nice.
Let's recompose. Let's get going now. It's there. Low kick.
Misses with the right hand. Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proving prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Lands a punch.
Over and over, he's landing these big body
Get
kicks.
busy with those hands now, man. Come on. Let him go.
Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
He can't block you straight.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. You don't know when that leg kick's coming. Oh!
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Nice kick.
Nice 1-2 there. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no
What
good.
a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. Very nice leg kick there by Lee. 1 minute to go. Sound defensively blocks the shot.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet. kick.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep
30 seconds now to go in the round.
That was a thudding leg kick.
That punch no good. And he landed the right hand there. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. Nice punch, man.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Back out here, work on that cut. Deep breath and relax. There's a lot of blood. He cut you open good. The ref wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
All right, last round. You ready? You ready?
Fifth and final round.
Good punch. Nice, sneaky head kick.
Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Nice shot.
Ooh, nice right hand.
Whiffs on that offering.
Just like that.
Big elbow there, lands. Lee's kick, that one blocked.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
Well, no surprises, he connects once again, and that looked like it landed right on that cut.
Right on the cut, and he's targeting it, right? He's looking, you can see him almost putting a laser beam on that cut and just putting his hands on it. It doesn't take much. He just keeps making it split, showing his opponent that he has no mercy.
Let's go.
Oh, big punch lands.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Nice defense there, huge block.
Still in this fight. Let's go.
And that left hook landed on the button. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt fast.
Oh, he might be out. Three minutes now to go to decide this one. Lands flush with that right hand. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Just out of range with that right hand.
Big head kick.
Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight. Oh! That was nice strike.
Back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Need to get a takedown now.
Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step in getting him to slow down and fight at your pace. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Migliano has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And